Hello there assassins, this is Wheel and welcome back to another Wheel Assassin guide. It is coming up to July the 4th and you know what that means? American Independence Day. Well, I've actually had this tutorial planned on my world for years. Literally, I've had this since I made this tutorial world. So it has been here for quite a while. But last year I completely forgot to build this, so here it is, finally in all its glory. It is of course the Statue of Liberty, and this build is going to be dedicated to all the assassins hanging out in America. Thank you so much guys for all your support, really do appreciate you. If I had an emote to salute, I would right now, but unfortunately I do not. Salute in real life, why not? Yeah, this build is, like I said, dedicated to all of you guys in America. Thank you once again. We're going to be using some of the new materials today, which is going to be really exciting. So yeah, what better way to use them than in a special July 4th video. Let's get some materials and get started. So then step one in today's tutorial is actually building the base. So we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves some chiseled stone bricks, some stone stairs, some stone slabs, polished andesite, and some polished andesite slabs as well. Now thank you so much to everybody who voted on the poll I put up on the community section of the channel. Really do appreciate that guys. Thank you for helping me decide which actual Statue of Liberty to build, because I was a little bit stuck with the two versions I made. So yeah, thank you for that. Okay, what we want to do is go to the right side of this one. We're going to drop down to the floor, taking our chiseled stone bricks. I want to go ahead and just place them in line with that one. Perfect. We're going to stack these up for 2 rows, and we're going to build 4 of these. So 1, 2, 3, and 4 like so. We'll actually build a 5th one here, but we're actually going to bring it forward in a minute. So a 5th one just there. We'll stick a block at the bottom down there. Then we'll stick ourselves a normal stair like so. And then we'll build here 1, 2 stairs like so. Now we're going to go ahead and place ourselves a slab here, and then build a block behind this stair like so. Now we're going to do the opposite. So we'll go ahead and place ourselves the 5th of the 2 like we did on this side. Then we need to go for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Place that one on its own, place the normal stair, and then place 2 like so, to arch it over for that section there. Looking good. Now we basically copy this design around the corner here as well. So we've already got number 1 here, so we can just add 4 of these 2 pillars to get our 5, like so. Then we'll place 1 down here, our normal stair, our 2 stairs out like so, our block on this back stair, our slab on that stair. We'll do ourselves the opposite, so we'll place our 2, then we need to add 4 in, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we'll place our block down here, normal stair, 2 stairs angled up like so, and there you go, you got that arch there as well. Once again, around this side, we're going to do the same sort of thing, so we'll go ahead and copy what we did at the front, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1 at the front, normal stair, 2 stairs like so, block behind that stair, slab behind that stair, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, like so, to match up to that corner, normal one there, stair, and 2 stairs just like so. And finally, to join up these corners, we add in 4 to these ones, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 on both of them, normal stairs, then the stairs angling back in like so. Blocks go here, and then a slab there like so. Wicked. Step number 2 is taking our chiseled stone bricks again. Starting at the back, we'll go to these 3 blocks, well there's 2 lots of stairs and that block in the middle, placing our stone bricks here, diagonally away and up from these ones, and we just want to build a square on the inside of this, 2 blocks above the floor, like so. So we have that very strange looking square. The next thing we do is actually take our polished andesite and we place them above all of these stone bricks. So the chiseled stone bricks are not just the first layer and only layer. There we go. Now we go ahead and take our stone slab and we run it along the bottom of the andesite. Like this. All the way around again, kind of shadowing the chiseled stone bricks at the bottom layer. So these ones. Like that. And then lastly, we take our polished andesite slabs and don't start on the corners. You start on this one, here, oops, here and here. So we have 4 in every corner. There we go. So the corner ones do touch diagonally, but they don't touch on the actual corner. Like that. Amazing. So I've just rearranged my inventory slightly, so I'll just quickly recap. We've got polished andesite, normal stone bricks this time, polished andesite slabs, and finally some stone slabs as well. Going to the corners, in line with your actual slabs, we'll stick ourselves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks of stone bricks, and then finish it off with 3 polished andesite blocks above. Do that on all the 4 corners. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Finally, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Oops. 3. Like so. Wicked. That is going to symbolize the end of our statue's base. So now we can take andesite between them to kind of connect them up into a big square. Well, it's more like a... what do they call this? I've completely forgotten. It begins with O. I'll Google this real quick. Be right back. I was actually thinking of an oblong, but it's completely wrong. It's actually a cuboid, which, you know, makes a lot more sense because it's got 6 faces. Anyways, that is the maths done for the day. Let's go back to actually building the Statue of Liberty. So we're going to drop down here, and we're going to run andesite again along here on all of these 4 sides. So quite symmetrical, to be honest. You don't have to really branch out differently for any of these, which is really nice. Then we'll go ahead and do 2 more layers on all sides, like this. Almost like we're building a very large tower. I feel like a castle to, you know, watch out of. Like a very big watchtower. So there we go, we've got 3. And on the 4th one, we'll stop. So, build in your 4th one. This is actually going to be our stopping point for the windows that go here. Well, on the real statue, I'm pretty sure it's just the way the stone is kind of molded into that shape. But I went ahead and represented it with windows in my version. So we're going to go ahead and go 1, 2, 3, 3 here, and 3 here as well. And then finally finish it up by adding in another shape across the top, like so. Awesome. If you want to now trim these windows down just to 2 blocks, that would also work. So you have 3 blocks, so 3 rows, sorry, of andesite above, like this. 2, like that. Oh, wrong way around. 1 there, 1 there, and 1 there. Yeah. So you have the andesite on the corners before the stone bricks, and then the windows actually in the middle, a block away. Yeah, that's right. Okay, a few. What's helpful is if you look on the outside of this, you can see the andesite stops here before getting to stone bricks, and the stone bricks make sure the windows stop before accessing the andesite above. So that is something to remember. That might help you guys out. If anyone has any questions though, please don't hesitate to ask me down in the comments below. And there we go. The next thing we need to do is take our stone slabs, go into the middle block of the windows, and build a block in there, with also a slab on top, like so. You can also knock out the block behind that one. So we do that on all 4 corners again. All 4 sides, sorry. Block, slab, knock that one. Block, slab, and knock that one. There we go. Then we can start a slab block shape. So we put slabs on both sides of these, like so. Then we'll build a block here with a slab on. And then we place slabs on the ends. Super simple. On the corners here, we do a kind of block, but it's actually a slab block because it goes up instead of down. So we don't build one here, as we've done for that one. We just build a slab block here. And we do 1, and a slab block there. So on the corner, and back around this one, for that. Remember, all sides are symmetrical, so just do what you do to 1, to all of the rest as well. Very, very nice and easy. Definitely helps us out a lot. And there we go. Now we have this little gap here. We want to go ahead and actually give this a little bit of depth as well, like a little bit of texture. So we'll place ourselves a polished andesite slab, 1 here, and 1 here, and then 1 above on the top of that block there, like so. So 1 here, here, and here. 1 there, there, and there. And then finally, here, here, and here, like so. The final step for the base is just outlining the top with your slabs, all the way around this square at the top. And there you have it. Brilliant. Now then, the only materials we'll need for Lady Liberty herself are some waxed oxidized copper, some smooth sandstone, oxidized cut copper slabs, campfires, and finally some iron bars. We'll go ahead and take our waxed oxidized copper. We'll go down to the back, so whichever way you want to make the front. I'm going to make my front just here. Going to go back to this back right corner, whilst I'm facing the front still, and build here in the slab a nice square. So on that slab layer, so you have basically a slab worth sticking above, like that. On the back right one, build this up to 7 blocks high. So we've got number 1 just here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. On this one in the far corner, place up 9. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, like so. Now then, what I did for the back here was I went ahead and built another 9 here, another 9 just here, then an 8th one just in here, like so. Now it's really hard to build Lady Liberty's sort of, is it a gown? I don't want to mess up and say that the wrong thing. Like a robes, of course it is, robes. So we're going to go ahead and make the robes very flowing down, you know, we want to try and make the textures and whatnot. So we're going to go ahead and bring this out for 3 again, then we'll go for 4 just here, 4 again, and then bring this 4 down another one. So we've got 3 lots of 4 at the moment. It's about right. Then we'll go ahead and build a 5 just here. Yep. 5 like so. Another 5 just here. Oops. Like so. Then we'll build in ourselves about... I'm looking at my picture a little bit odd here. Okay, so we'll go back up to the top for now. We'll go down for 2 on these ones. So on our first row of 4. Drop down to the second lot of 4, place 2. Then we'll go for 3. Then we'll place ourselves 2, and then 1 block just here, with a block underneath of it like so. Knock out that one just in there. Go to this one over here, and build 1 down, and then build 2 out from it like so. Yeah, that's looking better. Okay, here you can build up 1, 2, 3, and 4, like so. Okay, nice one. Yeah, we're getting the texture there now. Phew. Up here, go next to these 3, around the corner and place 1. Drop down, leave a gap of 1, and place 1, 2, and 3. Build this one out for 1, like so. And then we'll start around the corner. So around this corner, over here, we'll bring this lot of 3 out so it goes into a very large shape. Goes right down to the bottom, just before that slab. And then right up to the top, just past these 3 for another lot of 3 for now. 1, 2, and 3, like so. So it connects up to that one on the corner. You want to build another one of these shapes, but go up from the bottom by a block. Like that. Then we'll go ahead and build a block of 3. 1, 2, 3, up from that one again. And then we'll go down from this 3, placing 3. So 1 is down from that 3 before. Fill in the little gap behind it, like so. Awesome. Now in the little gap here, go behind these 2 and build up for 2. So 1 is connected and 1's hanging out like this. And then do the same for this one down here. 1 and then 1 forward, like that. Cool. Around here on this one, you can actually come out on this block by 1 and then build up for 3, so it's worth 4. 2, 3, 4, like so. So we have the 4 here. We want to go up from this one and place ourselves another row of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, like so. Fill in the block behind it too. Awesome. Now we'll go ahead and go next to these 5 and start on the second one of the 5 and going up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 once again. Then we'll stick 3, like so. Then we'll go up from this one, so a block up from the 3 and place 3. Then we'll go out on this one and place 1 just there. Now behind this one, we want to go ahead and build 1, and then we'll build 1, 2, 3, like so, and then fill in the 2 just there. Now we'll drop down under this one and build 1, 2, 3, 4, like so. So it's just out from that block there and in line with the slab. Then we'll go up from this block, adding in 3 just here, with 1 in the middle. And here, next to this 4 that is visible, you place just 2 in that little gap there, like so. Nice one, guys. Go next to this one again, around the corner, at the back, placing 1, 2, 3 out the corner there. You can also build another row of 3 up. And then here, place yourself 2, like so. That is going to be for the hand that holds the sandstone. Right then, so the next step is actually to go ahead and build a cluster of 4 from this one. So we go out to the left, we build 1 out from the front, and then 1 out to the right side. Double that up, like so. So we got that cluster of 4. Add 1 just here, like so. That goes back. And then we're going to add ourselves a block here, and a block on top of it, like so. Yeah, nice one, just to close up that gap. If you now want to place 1 there as well, that would look cool. Brilliant. Okay, now around this corner of Statue of Liberty's body, we want to go ahead and fill in this section here to the front and connecting up to the back. Okay then, so here we must go ahead and add in ourselves this area just here. So we're going to come from this one at the front and build forward for 1, 2 just there. Build this up for about 3 blocks above that, so it's actually a 4 block shape. Build yourself a block just about up here on top of the 4 and build it out for 3, so 1 there and 2 just there, so it's actually 3 in total, like that. Now we're going to go ahead and add in ourselves another one of these. So it's going to go for 1, 2, 3, like so. And then we'll go ahead and drop this down here for 1, 2. And then we can drop behind that one for 1, 2, 3, like so. Add in a block under that one there, in line with the actual base of the statue. Go ahead and bring 1, 2 out just there. And build this one up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. On 6 and 5 you can go ahead and build these out for 2. Then go ahead, go out to these 2 just here and build them forward so that you've got 1, 2 like so, and then you can actually build these up as well for 2 like so. Little bit of an odd shape, I know, at the moment, but we'll sort it out later. Drop back down here next to these ones, these visible 2, and build 2 in here. Go to this one just around the corner, so we built this 6 block shape. Go here and build 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks up like so. If you now want to go ahead and knock out 1, 2 in there, and then place 1 block in there to finish that off, you can see the robes again clearer. Brilliant. Behind here, add in yourself 1, 2 and 3 going up like so. Then it actually connects to Lady Liberty's head at the top there. Over in this section, you want to go ahead and add in your smooth sandstone, representing the Tablet of Law in the left hand. And this is actually going to represent the American Declaration of Independence. So this is actually the, this actual tablet that Lady Liberty is holding on the real Statue of Liberty. It does actually have the Roman numerals kind of inscribed into it that does say when, the Independence Day happened, which was July 4th, 1776, so quite a while ago. So let's go ahead and add 1, 2, and then we'll go for 2 above as well, like so. So like a stick of 4 just in there. Then we'll go ahead here and add in 1, 2, 3, 4 as well. And then finally you can add in yourselves 1 back here too, if you want to. 1, 2, knock them out. 1, 2, 3, 4, like so. Okay, the next thing we must do is drop under these ones where we built the 4, knock out that one and add in a block, and then build 2 just there, like so. So it's kind of overhanging the hand a little bit, but you know what, doesn't really matter too much. Still looks pretty cool. It's kind of a cute statue anyway. It's not really a proper one for a big city. But there we go. So now we'll go ahead and build Lady Liberty's head, as well as the torch that is in the right hand. So that torch is actually very, very famous. Everyone knows about that torch. So we're going to go ahead and add in this now. Let's take our waxed oxidized copper once again. Go to this one down here, these 2, and go ahead and build these up for 3. Actually 4. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, 3. 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Like so. Awesome. Now we're going to go to here, and we're going to start on this one, just here that we left earlier. We're going to go ahead and build this one up for, let's go for 3. 1, 2, 3. Then add 2 next to it, and then build this across, like so, to connect up to that one that we built a minute ago. and then we'll build it back on top of that one as well. Nice one. Now drop down next to these two, adding in 2 just there. Go ahead and add in 3 next to this one. Then go ahead and add in another 3, going up from the bottom. 1, 2, 3. Then we can add in ourselves about 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Once again, up from the bottom. So we have a 1, 2, 3 rise at the moment. We need a 4th one by going 1, 2, 3 next to the 4 there, like so. Okay, now behind this shape, on this one, add in yourselves 1, 2, and then go ahead and build this up, like so. We can go ahead and pull out 2 just here, and then we'll go ahead and finally add in 2 down there, and 2 just here. Then if you want to double up these ones now, filling in that shape, that'll look awesome. Cool. Under here, you can just go ahead and add in like 2 if you want to, but we're going to come and fix that later anyway, so I'll leave that for now. Okay, yeah, this is looking pretty awesome at the moment. Now the next thing we want to do is we're going to go ahead and build a cluster of 4 up here, and build a cluster of 4 on top, like so. Great. Then we can actually take ourselves our oxidized copper slabs, and go ahead and build a square around the cluster of 4 at the top, like that. And that's going to show us where we need to build our torch. Cool. Okay, next take your waxed oxidized copper. We're going to go to the outside of the lamp, the torch. What am I on about? The torch. We want to build forward for 1, 2 just here, and bring that one out for 1. In here, add in 1, 2, 3, add in 2 just here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, another lot of 3, and I find a lot of 3 there. And then add in 2 at the top, like so. Around the back, we basically mimic what we've done at the front, so we go ahead and make this a 3D shape again, just by going ahead and adding in next to these ones on the corner here, add in a block above this one, like so, add in 1 here, 2 across here, then we'll go for a cluster of 4 at the top, like so. Look at that, we've given the lady very, very buff arms. She's gonna need them. She's been holding up that torch for like, you know, over, oh gosh, centuries now, so we need to go ahead and keep that in there. Okay, so let's go back to this section here. So where we added in this one even, we want to go ahead and run the blocks back across this way, just before hitting that block there. Add in a block there, just to close up that little gap. Then we'll spin around to our back and fix up this. So, going back to this side, bring it across this one again, go over that block now, so add in 2 blocks. Then we'll connect up for 2 just here, like so. Then we can go ahead and add in a block here, and 1 out from the back, and then bring this forward, and then actually go ahead and overhang it for 1 block at the front as well, like so. As you can see, starting to build the head now. Okay, now we run this one that overhangs along the back as well. Excuse my voice break, jeez. We're going to go ahead and build it up for 1, then we'll build it up for another 1, and build out to the left, build out to the right for 2, drop down for 1 here. Add in 3 in this gap, well 2 in that gap, but you can also build 3 to connect up to this shape. And then I'm going to go get some dimensions quick. So now going back to this 2 down here, place 1 just under it, like so. Build this 1 along until you've got 2 away from that 2, like so, so diagonally across. Then we'll build another 2 up here, and 1 just here. On this one here, build out for 2, so 1 is actually overhanging the back. Place yourself 1 here, and 1 to the right, and then build this along until you stop just about there, like so. Brilliant. If you want to go ahead and drop around this side, build out here for 1, 2, like so, and there we go. Next, go to this one again, and go behind it diagonally down just for 1 there. Then we'll build on this row up for another 2, like so. This block sounds amazing, by the way. Really, really like it. Probably one of the coolest blocks Minecraft have added in a long time. Since the stripped woods, in my opinion. Love those stripped woods. So cool. Okay, around the corner here, we'll build this up for 1, 2, 3, like so. Then we'll place 1 just there, second 1 down. And then up here, we'll build along for 1, and then we'll add in 1, 2, 3, 4, just for now. We can always extend that or shorten it down later, should we need to. Now then, around the other side, we want to go ahead and add in ourselves this across the front. So we need to go ahead and add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, like so, to connect up to that square up there. Then we can drop back down under this section, and here, on this block here, build this bottom one along for 1, 2, 3, and 4 to connect up to that one, like so. Double up these layers, like that. Add in a block for the nose just here. Build in 1, 2, and 3 blocks just there in the middle. Leave a space on this side and place 3 here, with 1 across the top, 3 here, 1 across the top, then fill in this gap here. 3 rows of 3 nicely concludes that area. On this side you can basically do the same sort of thing without using the hair, but we're going to build the hair first anyway. So here on this block, build this straight up to the roof, like so. Build in 2 on these top blocks, and then go ahead and add in 1, 2, 3, like so, and of course it will connect to 4th, which is just at the front there, and fill in the blocks behind it, like so. Amazing. Okay, the next step is to take ourselves our oxidized cut copper slabs, and we're going to go ahead and actually build around this sort of crown up here. So what I'm going to do is quickly just double check my dimensions, and then we'll get back to it. So the next step is to take our oxidized cut copper slab again and run it around the square on the roof. On the roof, I mean the top. Wow, technically a roof if you wanted to use this as a house. So there we go. Then we go ahead and take our waxed oxidized copper again and place it in this square inside the slabs, like so. Quite a small square once it's in there. Then we can actually spin around so we're facing the front from the back. Go up to the front ones, and next to these ones, place a block here. Go a block away, place another one here, here. So we've got 3 on the front. Then we place 1 on the corner here, and build forward for 1. Knock out the one behind, and place 1 a block away. Do the same on this side. So 1 here temporarily, 1 there, knock that one, and a block behind that one, like so. So we have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 of these, like so. Next, take your oxidized cut copper slab and build diagonally away from the diagonal ones, and build a block. Forward from the forward ones, and build a block. A diagonal again this side, and then a block on the corner ones as well, like so. So the sides have actually got full kind of slabs as well. Oh, that's looking amazing. One final step is to go into the gaps and build another square of slabs around the entire thing. Including the little spaces, like so. And then quite literally, all that is left is we take our iron bars, run it around these slabs here for the torch, add in clusters of 2 lots of these 4 waxed oxidized copper blocks, and then stick campfires on the top for 4, like so. Let them smoke, and there you have 1 Statue of Liberty for your Minecraft worlds. Well, that is it for today's tutorial, guys. Thank you so much for watching this Wheel Assassin guide. Really do appreciate it. If you have had fun building in this one, please be sure to drop a like. That'd be much appreciated. If you want to go ahead and join the Assassino today for free by subscribing and maybe even hitting the little bell icon so you never miss out on a tutorial in the future, please consider it. That would be amazing. You guys stay safe, have an excellent and safe July 4th. Take care, and goodbye for now. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for all your support, America.